Welcome to Tuscaloosa, Alabama, where titles are won, legends are made, and fields are named after them. Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 24th ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Buckeyes will kick it away to start. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Alabama's offense will take the first swing of the game. And as the game evolves into an aerial circus, sometimes you find a superstar running back like this guy.
And when you got this guy, you ride this guy. You give him the ball, you run the football, you find ways to continue to feed him because he just gets stronger and better as the game goes on.
Feeling some heat. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes to the 9. That type of pressure on the quarterback, that's vintage Ohio State, right in keeping with the legacy that's been established by Buckeye D.
Yeah, and you take pride in that.
Oh, in 5 minutes, you got to wait till you have that pin now. They go 5 minutes. Oh, no, it has that pin right now. It has a pin, and it's coming back into that fair value gap.
I mean, I want to see what this is, but I've seen some creative.
They're trying to dig out of the hole on 2nd and long from the 9.
They got this extra time right here.
Give to the back.
Once it gets to this point,
finds a little bit of room, picks up 4 out to the 13.
Well, yeah, you can always wedge, though. That matters also. That plays. So if you wedge, you got to make sure you do it right, though.
Because as a player, you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged, but when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love it. Continues to fight for yards. Touchdown, Bama! And once he found open space, the big
that's all. Oh, there's a green right there. Just popped up. This green, man. You go to
a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Ohio State's offense will try to get something started with
4 minutes worth to pull back down.
You want to talk about dudes who can bring the heat off the edge, David? Both of these teams have somebody that can do just that.
That's so much fun. They get off the rock and they get in the backfield and get to quarterbacks. Make
that's crazy, right?
Get them to the ground. These guys change the way offenses are playing the game.
These offensive coordinators better help out their quarterback. These guys need to be double teamed with tight ends and running backs. You let these guys go one-on-one, you're asking to get sacked.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. They'll ride the hot hand. Turns it on him midfield. Off he goes. 10. Touchdown, Ohio State. And once he got loose, it was all over.
And coming into the game, you look at
100%.
and you say,
but you can't do that. If you didn't do it the first time, you wouldn't have been bold enough to do it the second time.
Explosive plays. Another.
I started having that mindset of like small percent over a 20-day period. That's a lot.
Yeah, you ain't got to hit a home run like that every time, man. It's enticing to hit the home run.
Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
And they did tack on the extra point. That drive took no time at all. A couple of plays and finished it with a long run for the touchdown. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5.
Ball field there too.
the field. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes. Just
they need to do it again. Could have finished
right.
real.
They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make? Because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
Pocket starts, and here's a fumble way behind the line. And they are fortunate to get the ball back, but unfortunate to have a long way to go after that loss. He is a menace rushing the passer.
Your goal is rolling, man. I think it's safe to say it's already about to hit you. You're going to miss a trade, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep
well
as a quarterback
you're going to miss that one
before you have to play against this guy, because he is going to sack you.
Oh, you worried?
The defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
It's about to hit too. If you depending on what's your name?
The defense is just getting their ears back, and they're trying to get after him. They could not allow him to escape, step up, get rid of the football. They take a sack very close to the goal line.
Makes the catch near the 50. Really good
That's
job
all good. I'm looking at it. I see you at $42.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
Yeah, if you start playing around, you take it.
At 2nd and 8.
I'm saying if it's playing around, you can just take it. Yeah.
Stop just inside the 30.
Don't be afraid to take it.
It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down.
Yeah, and there you go again. Ohio State bringing the ground. They typically do that.
It's going to reverse a little bit. It's going to pop back
They
up.
built their entire program around it. Archie Griffin, 2-time Heisman Trophy winner. You go back to Hopalong Cassidy.
That's on the 15 minutes right here.
Love to run the ball.
I think you're safe because it's right by the equilibrium. If the TP is the equilibrium, there it is. 3, 2, 1. You should be right there on it now.
Against the Big Ten, and there's no denying there's a little extra juice in the building.
Definitely.
Actually, only to a victory right there.
The biggest
you're going all the way down there.
Everybody talks about these being the power brokers and
you're whole soul, bro.
College football. So yes, it matters.
A lot of blue bloods in both conferences, David. You're right. I think it's something players are also very aware of too, is having that conference pride, wanting to win this game, representing the rest of the teams in their conference.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. They're bringing heat, trying to make magic with his feet. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
He doesn't need anything to be open. He just makes it happen himself. Hey, I'm going to call a pass. I want to throw the ball down the field. Oh, it's not open? Okay. I'm just going to throw it down, make it happen, take it to the house.
That was my TP right there.
And they tacked on the extra point. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the
it's going to go down to the. It is. It's going to go down to the blue. The 50 EMA, which is 2937.228.
Saw this offense. We had to look quick. It was a 3 and out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
7.228. That's what it cost them to both of those.
I think tackling is about effort most of the time. It's about how much passion, how much physicality you can bring to get your guy on the ground. Refuse not to get him on the ground. That's not a big back. You got to get that guy on the ground. You can't let him pick up an extra couple yards and stay ahead of the sticks.
And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. They've got it at the 37,
to London,
first and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
It's sheer volume,
He's
man.
dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Right into the blue zone, though.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
He unleashes a long one. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play. And you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go for. Provide blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting where he's blocked, getting a nice positive game, making your situation really good on the next down.
They're trying to get to it. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Absolutely, it's great.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Grabbed in the backfield. It's GWC. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. So now on comes the field goal unit.
Oh, they blew right through there. It didn't pop back up. They blew right through it.
Some power, a 46-yarder from the left. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys,
so if you go to GWCFBSN9, I'll show you kind of how I trade. I don't know if you have it. I'm going to take a picture and send it to you.
Oregon overcame a tough opponent.
How you trade on the chart and put the moving averages with the TDI. You'll see it. I'm going to send it to you. You'll be able to teach yourself. Like, and when you get in and when you get out.
Outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond
it's a GWCAUB.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game
there, Kevin.
Thanks for the update.
You'll be like, oh, okay. Let's see.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels, and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
See the yoke at the bottom, and it coincides with the TDI moving.
He's looking to throw. Fires
Bless you.
There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down.
That's a really nice throw. When you think about being the starting quarterback at The Ohio State University with all the great players they've had here recently, what this offense expects from you. This is explosive passing.
Take the first trade once it throws the bread.
This guy has the skill set. That's why he's out there on the field right now.
Take the next TP when it gets to the blue. Next TP when it gets to the white. What is he doing? I'm not looking at it. What is he doing?
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down.
Oh, I see it. Yeah, that's on the blue. I saved you from getting back in the.
Trying play action. Going over the top. Pass on the way. It's picked off. Trying to take it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
And that's just excellent cover. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board. You still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open. If I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there. Well, he does a really good job with that mesh point. The mesh point is when he sticks it in the running back's belly. When he pulls it, he gets downhill quick to chew up some quick yards. Nice play early in this football game.
Lofts one high and deep. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there.
When I'm an offensive coach, I'm going to take shots.
Nah.
I'm going to take those 50-50 balls.
Nothing looks favorable right now.
Wide receiver to come down with it. The defensive back said, no, sir.
Crosses the 30, he's got away. They make the stop, and that's how the first quarter will end. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we played one period. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. First down to start the drive after the break. To the ground, he's got it again. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting them drive off the ball on first down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
Wide out in motion. The give out of the gun. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
Alabama with a 1st and 10 here.
Don't do it if you don't see it.
Power football with the run. Pushes and picks his way ahead for 6 yards. He's down at the 8.
I like it. Just frustrate the defense. Get that 5 to 6 yards. Make them honor the run. Make them know that you're willing to run the football.
Don't do it if you don't see it.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. From the gun, the ground game. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
I love when players understand situations and they understand where the first down marker is and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays.
Yeah, what you mean?
Sometimes it's not about making big plays. Sometimes it's about getting that first down to make sure I get an extra set of downs instead of trying to make those big touchdown runs.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Pushes ahead. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
Well, with this situation on the field, this defense has their hands full because this running back just seems to have the nose for the end zone. Of course, he scored his last time out. He's really good down here close to the goal line finding creases.
And they've moved closer and closer, and still they need 2 yards, 3rd and goal. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Man, if I'm quarterback right now, after this long of a drive down this close, I'm going for a touchdown here, Pop.
And I get that, but I've worn this defense out, man. I'm going to go for the touchdown right here. And if I miss, they got to go the whole length of the field to score a touchdown.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. So the offense will try to punch it in here on 4th and goal from the 1. Quick pass on the jet motion. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. That drive covered 55 yards for the score. It was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. The kickoff team out there and ready to go. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw at this drive.
Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24.
Now, that's what you're trying to do as a defense. defense, limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. Using the quick game. Nice move to stay on his feet. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. A new set of downs after the completion. From the gun, running back gets to give. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. And guys, this is a great time to look for an explosive play on 2nd and short. 3 wideouts to the left. The back goes in motion. He wants to throw here on 2nd down. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Hold it. Open.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for the big play. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Oh, man, the quarterback almost just threw his 2nd interception on as many drives. He's trying to fit that football in there. It gets tipped up in the air. He's lucky that wasn't picked up.
They really have no choice here. This is a no-brainer. You go for it here on this 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He looks that one in nicely. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. No hesitation, no trying to baby the ball in there. He just fired it complete.
4th down, no problem. I'm just going to rip this to my wide receiver. He believed in himself. He knew he could get it, and they get the 4th down conversion.
And he'll run across the sidelines after the good game. That was a really nice catch and an even better run after the grab.
Yeah, and get the ball to your playmaker. What's good about having him in the slot is he can go either direction. You can get him matched up on somebody that's not as fast, and you watch, he can run away from those linebackers or safeties.
Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Leaves it with the back. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the change for the 1st down.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the 1st down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
The Buckeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. They make the stop, and they give up 5 yards on the run. It's down to the 11. And with that last carry, into triple digits, over 100 yards for the day.
And he's showing you power. He's showing you speed. He's showing you make you miss. He really is showing you he's a complete back. And by the way, it's still the 1st half.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Touchdown, Ohio State! And they made it to the house where they found that 6 points waiting on them.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tied.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put it on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. He's looking to throw. Fires one high and deep. Grabs it up to 25 in stride. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20. They just flip the entire field, and now they'll try to cash in on 1st and 10 from the 20. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
Well, I like this quarterback being aggressive and taking a shot. Just a better play there by the defense.
And now on second down for this offense. Let's go! He's looking to throw. It's caught. A timeout is called.
That's
this
what you do.
offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Coming after it. Chucked it away just as he was hit.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you got to stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback.
And that pass picked off. Didn't get a chance to show off those running skills, but he gives him the ball at the 29-yard line.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Looking to move it through the air. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Man, that's a big missed opportunity for the running back. I'm trying to find ways to feature this guy and get him the football in space and not just hand it to him all the time. And tell you what, I'm a lot less likely to find those plays if he can't reel in those catches.
We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And they already in the second quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
Got his man on the right. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. He's going to pass on second down. Got rid of it just in time. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And it's third down, but they're taking no chances. They'll send the field goal unit out before halftime. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And they go back on top. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Trying to find his man on first down. A little release to the back. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Alabama ready to put a boot to it to start the second half. Fair catch called for and made. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down.
When we see another catch by this guy, this defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Gets it out fast. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there. 3rd and long coming up.
Well, it's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out on the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And the Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Here comes that Alabama offense. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but they've got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
There's just so much for this defense to think about. They've had strong side runs thrown at them. Now the counter. They know that this offense can work in the play action off of all these base runs too. So much offensive volume this defense needs to worry about at this point in the game.
He'll throw on 3rd down. He makes the connection. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. He gets a block. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football. You saw guys play with excellent instinct, running downhill and making a tackle.
Offense gets set for second down. Movement here from the tight end. On second down, he'll let it fly. Firing to the right, complete. And he'll be brought down.
One of the things that makes this guy so dangerous is how good he is after the catch. If he's got any space around him, he's able to burst. He's able to make people miss and get extra yards for his offense. You saw it right there.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
The offense did not get enough. They got to understand the sticks. Maybe he should have thrown that on the RPO, right? It's tough. You've got to read that really, really quickly. Now brings up a fourth down decision time for this offense.
On fourth down, trying to keep the drive alive with the run here. The Buckeyes get it past the sticks.
You know, I like the idea to go for it there on fourth down, too, because at this distance, it's definitely not a gimme field goal, right? So your best chances of scoring points and paying this drive off are to go for it on that fourth down. First they go out and get it.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
On second down, he'll fire. A strike downfield. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Pushes ahead for 2 to the 7-yard line. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He's looking to throw. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It's still third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And that one will put him up here in the second half. He just makes it look so easy. Impressive run.
So impressive. Time and time again, he can buy time, make you look silly. And the defense is just kind of like, wait a minute, you got him? I got him? No? Well, no, he's got him.
And the point after is good. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it back looking for help. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
They believe in that running game. Got 6 before he stopped at the 23.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. They move the tight end all over. Quarterback on the keeper. Ball's out. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Oh, and it's a hit like that that will absolutely light up the sideline, light up the stadium. Momentum and help you win a football game, because that hit is what caused that fumble.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They'll leave it with him. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense.
The big defensive tackles in the middle, they're not always the best pass rushers, but they are strong, and I say country strong. They put their hands on you, you feel it. They lock people out on the line of scrimmage, they create separation, they wrap running backs up, and usually they don't get out of the midst of those big boys.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. What that means is keeping 3rd downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
Nice coverage on the back end. Great job. Nothing open right away. The QB holds the ball in the pocket, and the pass rush finally gets home. Sometimes it's the DBs doing great work. Sometimes it's the defensive lineman winning up front.
Here comes that Alabama offense. The last time they had it, they weren't secure with the football and put it on the ground, David.
Yeah, and I think sometimes that will cause for you to be a little bit conservative, but keep doing you. Put that behind. It's one mistake, Jesse. Move on.
I've always been a fan of getting that guy who fumbled it, the ball back early. You got to let that guy turn the page. They need him to make plays if they're going to win this game.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
They go right back to it. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making a good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
They'll try to get the first through the air. Fires left. Picked off. Looking for more room. At the 20. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake,
Gold. Nah, it's in the green zone right there. It's equilibrium to it, point past equilibrium. I don't know how far that's gonna run though. I don't like that too much.
Mind you, you've had a great season so far, young man.
The Buckeyes are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to pound their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Ohio State.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Ready to try the point after.
Silver just broke out.
And after the extra point, they're on top by 12. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. Kickoff team lining up to send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Casey. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Makes his connection. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
Right through his hands and incomplete, and he'll want that one back. It'll be third down.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw.
Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. It'll be a run on third and short.
Before you go take it down.
If you like old school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who starred through the first three periods. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth.
That's exactly what it is.
They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Snagged in the middle. It's Wells. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
Fires to the big fella. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happening at this point. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it one play at a time.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains.
Yeah, and this offense, listen, right? We got to score a bunch of points here. We're down, we're trailing. We got to go fast, but we also got to get first down. And that's a nice job sneaking in the run, getting the first down, and now we crank the tempo back up.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Got a wide open receiver. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
He can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Couldn't connect on first down. Now 2nd and 10 from the 24. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. They wrestle him down after he picks up 6 inside the 20 and down to the 18. The Tide trying to pay off this red zone trip. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Yeah, and third and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And he's sacked A big play on 4th down to stop this drive.
And you had to. I mean, the offense had to be aggressive. You're down multiple scores. You needed to make something happen right now. You had to be aggressive. I think you had to go for it on that 4th down. Now, obviously, the game's looking like it might get out of hand.
Still on his feet at the 45. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage of the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
From the gun, running back on the move.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. The defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore.
This is risky as heck.
Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. Now the play fake. Now adjusting. Had to throw it before he wanted. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Buckeyes line up to punt it away. And the offense has a long field in front of them as the ball is marked down at the 10.
This punter is such a weapon.
No.
Because he's able to get that ball down deep in his opponent's territory, that really helps out the defense. You're now forcing the opponent to drive the field to score points.
1st down here for the offense.
I found out I was using revamp passing BTW.
There you go, Dave. That's smart. It was a lot slower, too, wasn't it? The revamp.
Pressure coming. And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard
I guess the dude I recruited, too.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
Very useful run there to get away from the goal line. He'll pick up 4 out to the 6.
Let's see, what can I go back to? What is this, 3rd and 13?
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20.
Looking at the charts.
Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. He lost it high and deep down the left side. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the field.
There are a lot of offensive players out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Running back goes in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he can really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy from the edge.
It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. Field goal is good. And they'll push that lead out a little further. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Here comes that Alabama offense. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You can see it on the sidelines. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Makes the catch and a huge play on the left side.
Well, that's exactly why you practice these 2-minute situations. The quarterback knew exactly where to go. He's trying to work the sidelines, save some clock. Great route by the receiver getting open, making the catch, getting out of bounds. And this drive is off to a pretty good start.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose. And I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really be physical. Because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
Well, this defense has tried to find ways to disguise their coverage and mix it up, try to confuse the QB. It's not working, though. That last completion.
A shot toward the end zone. And it's grabbed for the late touchdown. And how about this? It's not over yet. And with the lead sitting at 9, they'll try to make it a one-possession game. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Washington State is getting dominated today. And, friends, the folks in Pullman deserve better than this. No excuse ever for this kind of a clunker. They're trailing by 14 to Washington. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. At this point, the defense has little choice but to sell out to stop the run on 2nd and 7. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Now facing a 3rd and long. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Buckeyes will punt it away on 4th down. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Looking for a block. It's Casey. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling, too, David. Just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly.
And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. On 2nd down, looking again to throw. Right down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. He wants to throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Man, the defense smells blood in the water. You can tell. They're getting to this quarterback over and over and over. They've already sacked him a couple times. They're just winning up front. They almost got another sack on that last play.
4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Judovsky.
Well, they're able to get the completion right now, and you know the sense of urgency is up right here. They're in position to go win this game.
Yeah, and defensively, take your time getting off piles, make them eat clock, getting your defense really, really quickly.
And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence from that.
And you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. Continue, and then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last 2 games, it hasn't always been easy. They've had to overcome some adversity, but at the end of the day, they were able to step up, make the plays necessary, and do that. Very, very impressive.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
much.